Hello everyone, I am back in Canada. As you can see, all the lush green and trees and forests and everything that you saw at the opening of this scene. It's good to be back, definitely, but also definitely sad to not still be in Europe. So let's dive right into this video. It's gonna go in sort of three parts. I'm actually not photographing here in the Rockies. I'm gonna go out and meet my friend James because I'm gonna test out the Mini 3, the drone, because I want to buy one. I'm gonna upgrade, and anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun going out and flying that. So let's get some housekeeping stuff out of the way. A couple of things to tell you guys. I am giving away a Shimoda 40-liter backpack, the Explore version 2. You can find more details down in the description. I won't go on and on about that, but I want to give back to everybody somehow because I just have been so appreciative of all the support. So that's my way of giving back, is giving away one of my unused Shimoda bags. The second thing is I just finished my very first photography book, which tells the story of the yellow dress. I'm waiting for my final copy so I can proof it before I list it for sale. But again, you will find out more details about that in the description. For both the giveaway and for the news about the book, you need to subscribe to my newsletter. That's actually how you win the bag, is if you subscribe to the newsletter. If you've already subscribed, then you're already automatically entered. 3 weeks time, I will pick a winner. Okay, so you're probably wondering what this video is about. What is my complicated relationship with photography? Well, let's just dive right into it. It's a little bit vulnerable, so bear with me because I definitely have some things to share. I live a very nomadic life, and I'm a person who is married, and at one point I was trying to have a baby even, and like have my own family. Yeah, I got divorced, and then fast forward, now I'm alone and again fully nomadic. And I love the style of photography that I've chosen. It involves travel, it involves adventure, it involves going around the entire world. Not for one second am I ungrateful for what I do, and again, I chose this, so I kind of got to walk that path. And there's things about it that have just taught me so many things about myself and all the other cultures and all the other people that I meet. It has been absolutely incredible. Now, the downfall of that, especially for someone like me, because I value connection so much with people, and again, I'm alone, and one of my desires is, of course, to meet someone and create a life with that person. But I really struggle with goodbyes when I'm leaving and when I'm traveling, and it really pains me because I meet some great people and then I have to go. And that is one of the hardest parts, is just not having roots anywhere. I just don't really feel like I belong. And while I was in Ireland, which is the most incredible trip of all time, I had this night in the camper van where I actually had this dream, and it really shocked me, and it just kind of made me reflect and think about things that are really important to me. But in the dream, I was with my very first love that I ever had. He's my high school love. I have no ties to him whatsoever anymore. We don't talk or anything like that, and I don't think anything of him. He was just the figure in the dream. But he was leaving me for some reason, and I remember we spent one last night together, and I just laid with him in bed, and I just cried and cried and cried and cried, hugging him, just crying. And I remember this so vividly in the dream. It seemed like the crying just went on forever, that I woke up and my eyes were all wet. And it really signified to me just the things that I struggle with the path that I have chosen with this creative life. And while I was in Ireland, I'm happy to share this, and because I met a really lovely fella. It was so unexpected and just such a great person. Our personalities just jived so well together. He messaged me on Instagram with some spots to photograph, and then we just kept on chatting, and I invited him to come out shooting with me. So he drove up to where I was in Northern Ireland, and we spent the entire day together, 13 hours together. It was so awesome. It was just so nice to be around someone that I felt so comfortable with, and I felt very safe with him, and I just had a blast. We were just nonstop laughing and creating, and it was so nice to have that other person there to connect with. And anyways, I ended up really liking him, and I don't know if I'll ever see him again. I think there's just other reasons that I won't see him again, but we spent a few more days together, and he's just such a great soul, and I had a really hard time leaving. Like, it really, really pained me to leave because I just can't stay to like nurture that connection. And yeah, so that is the struggle with my complicated relationship with photography, because if I wasn't doing this photography, I'd probably have a more conventional life. You know, maybe I'd have a family, maybe I'd have a baby or something. And but because of what I do, you know, my pool to really grow like rooted connections is so small. So thank you for listening to that, because I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. But never for 1 second do I regret my choice of adventure, because it's just changed me so much as a person. Okay, so now it is time to go meet James. We are going to be in Calgary, and simply why I'm doing that, I don't know if I mentioned at this at the beginning of the video, is because I can fly my drone there. I can't fly the drone in the Rockies, but be sure to know that there will be Rockies content coming 100%, because obviously I'm around these big beautiful mountains, so I'll definitely be sharing lots of photography with that. So I better get moving and go meet James, because I got a bit of a drive to get there. And then yeah, I'm gonna go create another yellow dress self-portrait and fly a drone. Hi, there's James. He made it. So where's your red cape? What? I hope you brought your red cape. I think so. Also, my mics died. Do you? Here's James. James is the person that I text at like 2 in the morning. James, I'm sad. James, I'm sad. James, I'm sad.
And I'm the one who goes, oh no. You come here early to film?
Yes, I did, and I already did my talking bits. So James brought me the drone to test out the Mini 3, and I'm super excited about it. He also brought me a mic because he is just a awesome fella. Saved my life. Saved my life. He really likes this grouping of trees over there. You can't see them on my tiny lens. I'm not. I didn't tell them the location. It's close to Calgary. That's all I said. So he's gonna get. He has it in every season, and he's gonna get it for summertime now, because it is pretty summery out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the image with the drone because I really want to test out something different, and it's like the perfect landscape to do this. So I had the drone ready for takeoff, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. I was flying it around earlier. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, no. There it goes. Ah! So it's a beautiful, like it's a really nice valley. So I think getting above and then having the dress, like it's really, really green as well. So having the dress in the foreground will help kind of break up all of the green. I've never really taken a photo with the drone, so this is going to be a first for me, but I am definitely happy to try it out. I can't do a long exposure though, can I? Yeah, right.
I think you can with those.
Really?
I think so.
All right. Well, wish me luck. I'm going to test this out now so you can kind of see the scene that I'll be photographing. Okay. Time to get dressed. So the shooting with the drone, like doing the photo, didn't really work out, but that's okay. Totally practice and trial and error with that. But we got some really good footage, like video footage with it, and like learned, you know, how it works. And I'm really behind in the times and like how drone flying works, but I'm really trying to learn. So I ended up shooting this with my 70-200. The scene just called for it, like the out of focus, like having out of focus grass and then me in the foreground and then having like the nice beautiful background. And it's just after sunset now, so the sky is that really nice, like deep sort of blue, like right after the belt of Venus. So that will contrast really nicely with the dress. But anyways, let me show you the back of the camera. So this is one that I really like. The sky is really blowing out and my dress is a little bit like billowy because there was wind. But I'll show you the sky in just 1 second, matched, like the dress matched with that blue of the sky is going to be really, really beautiful. So it's a lot more of like a intimate portrait, but I kind of knew when I needed to switch because the drone wasn't working out. And I also know that right now I love having like the out of focus foreground. And yeah, beautiful evening. It's been really, really fun just getting out shooting and experimenting with the drone. But that is the color of the sky right now. So a little bit darker, and it's going to just contrast so nicely against the dress. I hope that you guys really enjoyed that. Sorry, this one might seem a little bit sloppy, but I just got back and anyways, I really wanted to get out and shoot and again, practice with the drone. So please subscribe if you enjoyed that and give this video a like and leave a comment because I love reading the comments and replying back to them. If it takes me some time to reply back to them, please fret not because I will reply to them. Anyways, talk to you guys next week. Bye. James! Say bye, James. Bye. And a big thanks to James for coming out and helping me and fly the drone. Okay, actually no, bye.